Here with Jeff Mayweather. What's going on, Jeff? How you feeling?
I'm good.
So obviously we got a big fight here. JoJo Diaz challenging Devin Haney. So many people compare him to the nephew.
Yeah.
We were having a conversation today over breakfast with Paulie, actually, who said he's tired of people comparing everyone to Mayweather. Why do you think that's so, and do you see any similarities?
Well, of course there's similarities because he's been trained by Mayweather. And I started training Devin when Devin was really young. I was the first one to train him. And then Floyd trained him many years after that. So, yes, there's a lot of Mayweather in Devin Haney. So, and I guess that's probably why. And I mean, but don't get me wrong. I mean, even when Devin was young, when I was training him, I seen special traits in him that made me think that he was going to be a world champion. I even told his dad when he was probably about 11, 12 years old that he was going to be world champion one day because he caught on so fast and and he was able to do the things that I asked him.
Who do you think has a greater chance of having that Mayweather-like legacy? Shakur Stevens, Devin Haney. I don't think you know Chris Colbert.
That's the guy with the color hair, right?
From Brooklyn, yes.
Yeah, to be honest, I only seen highlights of him. I never seen an actual fight. As far as I know, I would say Devin because Devin has been actually trained by all of us. He's even been trained by Floyd, so I would say that I would give that to Devin Haney in that aspect. That doesn't mean that Devin will be, the better fighter or anything, but it just means that, that Devin does have, he's been taught by all of us.
Paulie seems to think that we should stop trying to associate our new generation's fighters with olders and just let them pan out, let the chips fall where they may, versus forcing a star. Do you think that's forcing a star by trying to compare Devin to Shakur, or rather to Mayweather, or Shakur to Mayweather, or Colbert to Mayweather? Should we just be letting them be themselves?
It don't make no difference if we do or if we don't. It's always going to happen because everybody's looking for the next person that's going to be the star of that generation. It's like I would say almost every 5 years, every 10 years, there's a special fighter that comes along. Immediately, that fighter is, depending on their style, is compared to a fighter with that same style, and then he starts to get that kind of credit. That maybe he deserves it, maybe he don't, but it happens.
Who do you think is that every 5-year generational talent that you speak of?
Well, you have. Let me see. I'm gonna go back probably as far as Leonard. You had Leonard.
But I mean right now, like this generation's crop.
Well, this generation.
Out of the Tanks, the Shakurs, even the welterweights. You got Javon, you got Crawford. Anyone looks like that 5-year generational talent to you?
Yeah, I see that, but and when I see it, it may not be up to the same level, but it's still there. Mm-hmm. Because being the best in your generation is being the best. It doesn't matter if you don't have to duplicate exactly what the fighter that did before you 5 years. And like right now, of course, Crawford is looking, kind of that way. Mm-hmm. Shakur Stevenson is looking that way. Devin is looking that way. Javante is looking that way. So
what do you think about this new guy? Not new to us, but to the casual fans, the welterweight, Ennis from Philadelphia. Boots.
Oh, amazing. He probably will be taking over the welterweight division. And because the one thing that he has defense and he has power. He has a lot of it. So I think that he's that one special fighter that's going to be in that same level what I'm talking about.
Now, he comes from pedigree. Father's a trainer, 2 brothers are boxers. Why do you think, I don't want to say that it's Skip because I don't want to discredit his brothers, but like, obviously the world is calling this Ennis different or special.
Yeah.
Like you said, generational talent. Why do you think that is? What could it be that just the father learned after the first 2 sons turning pro?
Well, I don't think it's that. I just think that sometimes that individual have something special in them. And
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Good afternoon, everybody. This is just a sound check. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And I mean,
1, 2, 3. Sounding great right now. You happy? 1, 2, 3. All right, we'll see you guys in just a few.
All right. Well, Jeff, man, thank you for your time as always. Appreciate you, man.
All right.